kitchen where I start 90% of my videos. So today's video is going to be going over just what I'm going to eat all day long. I kind of got a late start into it today because I'm not feeling 100%. Starting to get a little sinus congestion, something going on over the last couple days, and today's probably been the worst of it. Woke up with a pretty decent headache, and I actually woke up about 2 hours ago, and finally just now am getting around to getting breakfast going and everything. So my diet for breakfast lately has not been great. So today I'm going to be changing things up. I just really got tired of eating eggs and rice every single morning. You know, when I get up, start the rice, go get ready, come out, eat, you know, the rice and eggs. But so today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it up. I got some potatoes, which potatoes are okay to have on the vertical diet. They're actually more than okay. So these are pretty small. I'm gonna have 2 of them. I'm gonna wash these up real good. I'm gonna cut them up into little bite-sized pieces and then just fry them up in some butter. And then at the end, I'll add my eggs in. If you didn't know, potatoes actually have more potassium in them than bananas. So just a little heads up for you. So I have my eggs here also. I got EB eggs. And then also, did you know you can have bacon on a vertical diet? So I'm going to fry up some of that also. Probably have like 4 eggs, 2 little potatoes here, and maybe a quarter of that package of bacon. So get right into it. I guess this video is going to be kind of a day of eating. Maybe I'll actually track and see how much I'm putting into my body for you guys, calorie wise. Alright, so I got my potatoes all chopped up now. We got a little bit of butter in the pan just to keep the potatoes from burning to the pan. I'm going to get those tossed in now, get them started. And I'm going to chop up a little bit of bacon and add that into there before I get the eggs in. Alright, so the potatoes are about halfway cooked up right now. I have my bacon all chopped up, and this is just 4 strips of bacon. I'm going to put this in now so it has time to cook. Alright, once that gets close, we'll get the eggs put in with it. All right, now that I got this all cooked up, I'm gonna put it into a Tony-sized bowl here. Turn my heat off. Add some salt. Gotta get your iodized salt in. Iodized salt actually has potassium in it too to help you out. And we're gonna go with some natural pepper jack cheese. Just gonna put it right on top. Let it melt, and we can mix it all together. Alright, so before I eat this, I'm going to go over the nutrients of this real quick. It's got 50 protein, 54 carbs, 51 fat, potassium, which is something I'm going to be calculating in with today, 279, and it's a total of 860 calories. So I haven't tried it yet. Get the cheese chopped up in here. And that is using the calculator on MyFitnessPal. Try to get a bite of everything here. So I don't know if this is something I'll make before I go to work or not, because it did take me quite a bit of time to make up. It's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. But I don't have that kind of time in the morning before work, so that's why I usually do rice and then just fry up some eggs real quick, and it's good for before work. So this isn't bad. I may have added a little bit too much salt, like I usually do, which I didn't actually calculate my salt into it. So I guess maybe I'll have to do that also. I guess of how much I put in there. There's a little bit too much salt in here. But it tastes pretty good. Alright, so I'm about ready to go head out and mow my lawn before a big nasty rainstorm comes in. But I'm going to have a drink that I'm going to take out with me. It's kind of like a smoothie, but real simple. I'm going to use some spinach. I keep my spinach in the freezer so it stays fresh for longer. And this is a brand new bag. I'm going to add, let's see, what's a serving size is 3 cups. I'm going to fill this right up to the top just about. Not only does it keep it fresher, but also it'll keep it, your drink colder, or your drink will be cold so you don't have to add in ice. So I'm going to fill this right up to the top like I said. And we'll call that good there. Back in the freezer. Alright, so now I'm going to take orange juice, and a serving size of this is 8 fluid ounces, so I'm actually going to use a shaker cup, since I already have stuff in this cup. Alright, so we're going to put 8 ounces in here. And then I'm going to do let's do 4 ounces of water. There we go, that worked. Don't need all of it. Right. Put my lid on. Do this nice blend. Alright, now I can just sip on this while I'm out mowing the lawn, and I will calculate everything real quick and let you know what this is. Alright, so it's 123 calories, about 30 carbs, and our potassium is almost about 500. So spinach and orange juice, a lot of potassium in there. I don't know how much each one had by itself, but taste is not bad. Orange juice hides a lot of the spinachy flavor. So. All right, and then before I head outside, also I'm going to get my rice going. I don't know how long I'll be outside, but it's about 20 after 10 right now. So I'm gonna do 1 cup of rice for right now, and I'm gonna try and get easily 4 meals in today, and that's not including like what I'll eat or have in between meals also. So we'll get this going and get headed out. The main reason I'm starting this so early because I probably won't eat lunch until 11:30 or so. I don't know how long I'll be outside for, and just in case I do get hungry a little bit early, I mean, this rice will stay good in here for a couple hours after it's done. I did that last night. My rice was done by 7 o'clock, and I didn't eat my dinner, my last meal, I guess, of the day, until almost 9. So the rice was still good, still pretty fresh. It wasn't hard as rock yet. So we'll get this going, and we'll come back in and eat in a little bit. Get my yard mowed, but the just started to rain outside, so that's not going to get done today. And we'll see what time it is. I might go run some errands, get cleaned up, and go do that, and then go grab the kiddos. So yeah, let's go do that. All right, guys, so it is meal number 2 time. I just have in my bowl, same bowl, I did wash it, I promise, 2 cups of white rice, half a pound of ground sirloin, and a cup of chicken stock. And I figured I'd keep it out so I could show you guys what one I use. The Kitchen Basic, this is the one that I found that has the most amount of protein in it. It's got 5 grams for 1 cup. So I do have 1 cup in here, actually. And then to drink, I got my big jug from Redcon 1 of MRE. And I have a full serving in there, which is 4 scoops. And let's see. So my calories for the day so far after this are going to be at 2,460. This meal alone is 1,427 calories, which brings my protein for the day so far up to 158, 250 carbs, 84 fat, and so far 1,549 of potassium. So probably still have at least 2 more meals to eat today, and probably some snacks in between. And at least I'll have at least a protein bar, probably another protein shake, which that alone has 525 calories and 75 grams of carb and 47 grams of protein. That's right above my phone. That's why I was looking at you guys weird. And it does have some potassium. It's got 200 milligrams of potassium in it. So the goal is to try and get about 4,700 milligrams of potassium. I've never actually tried to see how much I'm getting in the day. So this is a good thing for me also to see where I'm at. So we'll see you at the next meal or snack. All right, so the next thing I'm going to punch into my pie hole is going to be an Outclass Nutrition chocolate peanut butter bar. I'm not sure if this is on MyFitnessPal or not. If not, I'll at least punch the numbers in there or add it up into a calculator for what I'm getting in for the day. But anyways, 280 calories, 14 grams of protein, 24 carbs, 18 grams of protein, and this is only got 6 ingredients in it. I've made other videos about this bar by itself. If you're interested in that, go check it out yourself. You can find it on my channel. And there's a link to this always down in my description. It's discount code StrongMan 15% for 15% off a box. These are actually pretty cheap and decent bars to eat. So that's the chocolate peanut butter, lots of chocolate in these. And they did melt in shipping, but it still tastes pretty damn good. Alright, then I'm going to wash down the bar with 8 ounces, again, of the Simply Orange, pulp-free, not from concentrate, orange juice. Yeah. Alright, so it's about 9 o'clock at night right now, and everybody is in bed, except for me. I need to get one more meal in, so I already have rice done. I got another cup of rice. I'm going to have 1 potato with it, and then I have 2 ground sirloin patties I'm just going to fry up in the pan. Yeah, I'm going to warm up a potato in the microwave, and then I'm going to have some carrots too. Normally I would put peppers in my top of my rice to steam. Totally forgot to do it. So, yeah, that's why I'm going with carrots instead. So, we get my pan going. I'll show you everything when I get done. The carrots I'm just going to eat raw. Alright folks, so here is my dinner. I didn't eat 4 meals today, so this is a lot bigger than... So this is a lot bigger of a meal than I would normally eat. This is pretty flippin' heavy. I wish I had a food scale to weigh this for you guys to let you know what it is. But I do have a pound of ground sirloin, 2 cups of white rice, 2 little, they're called Michigan russet potatoes. They're pretty small. And then I will have almost 3 cups of the stock in there. The only cup I could find, measuring cup I could find, was 2/3 for some reason today. And then I'm gonna eat some baby carrots also. 5 of them as a serving, 35 calories, 0 fat, 8 carbs. The big thing here is 272 milligrams of potassium per 5 of these. So we got a fly buzzing around. We'll get these down, we'll get this down, and we'll see if we get into anything else tonight. Alright, so I also have about 10 ounces of orange juice. That was what was left of what I have at the house. And then I also didn't factor in yet what I had for my pre-workout and my intra-workouts. So I don't know what's actually in those for macros. I will have to calculate all of that and get that all added up. And I will be back to you after I eat, which will probably take like an hour itself. Alright, so I'm going to end the day with that. I ended up eating 2 servings of the carrots just to try and get my potassium up a little bit further. Feeling pretty good, not full like I was for lunch, but that protein shake did, I should have spaced that out from lunch a little bit. That was a lot of water, or use less water because it was watered down a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and go back and forth right now because I can't find a pen at 9:30 at night to write down what MyFitnessPal says. So I believe I ended the day around 4,573 calories, 308 grams of protein, 498 grams of carbs, 100 and... oh man, I think I got this backwards. 184 fat. Sorry, it was 145 fat, and that was 3,776 milligrams of potassium. There's something else I can do to get it a little bit higher. I could eat orange basically and get it over 4,000, but still under the 4,700 of milligrams of potassium a day that the Rhino recommends. So I fell short there. I could have done other things. I could have ate that orange. I could have had a pepper with my dinner. I could have had a pepper with lunch. But I didn't even put any cheese in my dinner. I forgot to do that. So there's other things I could have done to get that up a little bit higher. But I'm done for the day. It's getting late. I'm going to let this dinner settle and get headed to bed.
and get started all over again tomorrow. Interesting to know how far I actually got in this. So I've never actually tracked a full day of eating on the vertical diet. So good to know. And yeah, I feel all right. I felt a little off this morning, but I mainly did it feel good this morning. So, once lunchtime got around, I felt pretty good. So, all right, thanks for watching, guys. As always, live big, eat big, get big. We'll catch you back here next.